Hey family, this is your friend Wax Candle coming to you from Community News 103. Like, share, and subscribe as always. I got a short clip here for you. I think this is the beginning of the Kwame Brown, her mama's cooking. Shout out to Kwame Brown. I think this is the beginning of him and Hassan Campbell's feud. This is when Hassan Campbell is going in saying, "Oh, don't compare me to a basketball player because I've been to jail. I've been to Rikers Island. I got street cred. I'm a hell of a nigga. I've been out here, and you only been. I've been to prison, and you've been to the NBA. So, which I think it was kind of stupid because you trying to say that going to prison is better than going to the NBA. That's a better look for the youth. I mean, who you want the youth to look up to? You want to compare yourself to an NBA player? You want to have, because you got more street cred. Street cred is what has got black kids and black teenagers in trouble now. Trying to earn street cred, trying to be trying to be a real nigga, killer. I'm a real nigga. Like Kwame Brown say, that is stupidity. That ain't no real nigga. Real stupid. Kind of like Stephen A. Smith. I mean, Captain Jack. One minute he a real nigga. Next minute he a Muslim. Next minute he's an activist. Next minute he baking cakes and selling dope. I mean, you confusing the kids. Don't have the kids thinking that going to jail is something to be proud of. Kwame Brown went to the NBA, and that don't compare to going to Rikers Island. And he's out here being a positive role model. Y'all never, ever, ever bring up coding. Bringing up the kids' 4th grade reading level. 12th grade kids' 4th grade reading level. Y'all don't address none of the problems in the hood. Y'all always come on here with this bullshit, trying to start arguments and put the man down just for views and likes. We can see right through that bullshit. So here's some videos. The nigga sound like a duck on the video. I don't know what's going on of him talking about Rikers Island and the comparison of him and Kwame Brown, saying that he's a role model. I think the nigga trying to say he a role model for stupidity. He's proud of being in prison. He talk about prison like it was an honor, like he was on a 4-year scholarship at a major college. So you're participating in the destruction of the black youth. The black youth in the community, they don't need to learn any more shit about being hard. They see it all over TV, the rap music, the movies. When you go outside, it's dangerous. Police is killing black youth at a high rate. So we don't need no more gangsters. We need some brothers who, gonna be real men and explain to these black boys that this is not the way. All this old shit you see on TV, like Power, Empire, Chirac, all about the destruction of the black youth. And about Steven Jackson, I meant to say he said he smoked weed on his podcast. He never said he was a drug dealer. I was wrong. Here we go with the video.
Straight up, don't compare me to no ball player. You grew up looking up to Michael Jordan. We grew up looking up to Big Meech. Ain't nothing wrong with looking up to either one. But some people's lifestyles is different. Don't compare me at all to a basketball player, right? Let me make this clear to you. Don't compare me to a basketball player. Check my background, check his background. No names. At 18 years old, son went to the NBA. At 18 years old, I was on Rikers Island with dudes like Tankhead, Wild Bill, Ferguson, Germ, K-Born, Bishi, Rel, Tattoo, so many names, Smooch, Papa Jock, may he rest in peace. When son was shooting jump shots in the NBA, and Michael Jordan was mushing and smacking him, I was on Rikers Island.
I had to stop the video right here. Now you see what I mean? Now he's saying he was in Rikers Island while Kwame Brown was in the NBA. So he's comparing his life to Kwame's life and saying he has just as much credibility as a man who played in the NBA. Only 450 jobs are available in the NBA, so it's a long shot to make the NBA. It's not a long shot to make fucking prison. Any asshole can go to prison. Don't you know they want you to go to prison? So once you go to prison and get a felony, now you can't vote, you can't get a job when you get out. Now you're under his control. So the idea is to stay out of prison and don't be going around. We don't need to be advertising this to these young people, young black boys. They don't need to know nothing about no street cred. They need to know about coding, computer programming, shit like that.
Dude's running up on you like, yo, what size you wear? Let me get that belt. And right at that moment, you knew it was on. You either stood tall, huh? Notice, you see me in the hood? No security, by myself. By myself.
And there's so many of you men going through, and y'all got to stay quiet because you can't talk about Pastor, you can't talk about LeBron, and you can't talk about these women. That's hate speech. That's wrong. That's hateful. When all of you motherfucking women got a friend that's doing the same bitch ass shit, and that should be hate speech. Because these boys are reading at a motherfucking 4th grade reading level, and most of them stand on girls' couches when they get out of fucking jail. And most of them indoctrinated in thinking street life is what being a man is. And most of them think going to prison or going to jail teaches them how to be a motherfucking man. When the Constitution said you giving up your rights and you being a slave to white boys as soon as you go to motherfucking jail. Now you tell me who's better for the system when you got little boys thinking that they got to go to prison and be a white boy slave to be a fucking man. I had a nigga on the internet talking about, I went to jail. Don't compare me to no basketball player. You was a slave, boy. And you proud to say that over somebody who put his motherfucking mama on a golf course? That's the shit you telling these boys?
Yeah, I think Kwame is right. Hassan, Campbell, he got to be part of the go along, get along game. Why would anybody be fool enough to come here and sit down and compare going to prison to going to the NBA? So he had to be sent. He's an informant. Now I see what Kwame Brown means about the go along, get along game. Why the fuck would you come in there and with this stupid ass topic saying, hey, don't compare me to an NBA player, when an NBA player makes millions and millions of dollars, where if you go to prison, you can't even get a job when you get out of prison. You can't even vote. Certain counties, you can't even own a firearm. You can't even drive a car, have a driving license. So what the hell is Hassan Campbell talking about? He had to be sent by someone to try to stop this movement Kwame Brown has created. Why the hell was we teaching these young boys to be gangsters? I know a young boy who was proud. He told me one day, look, I've been shot 3 times. It was like wearing a badge of honor. He was happy. He could pull up his shirt and show bullet holes in the side of his stomach, going through his buttocks and leg. He had bullet holes, and he was smiling. He was proud of it, because he talking about he a real nigga. I'm a kill nigga, real nigga, fuck nigga, and all this. So why is they promoting all this gangster shit? Ain't no man on earth wanting to be gangster or living a gangster culture but the black man. And they doing it through the music, through entertainment, all the movies. Oh, I growed up poor, I had it hard, so now I'm a real nigga, broke nigga, kill nigga. We gotta get out of that mentality. Because all the real gangsters, if you want to know the truth, they all work with the federal government. Gangsters work with government. That's why they took them down. They knew they was gonna do because they had to. Didn't none of them really do no real time, except for a few. But that's another story. But we gotta get out of this mentality where we're gangsters, because we ain't no goddamn gangsters. None of us. We just killing each other because of the media, the rap music. That's all they talk about is kill a nigga, shoot a nigga, fuck a nigga, bitch. The women running around here with their asses, getting their asses out. The black woman, it's all about her ass. You know, it's done through the media, through the music. So we got to wake up, you know. We got to wake up and smell the coffee, because it's right there in front of our face. But this the end of the video. Community News 103. Like, share, and subscribe. And thank you. Love you. This is Wax Candle.